Hello everyone, I'm Allister Sheffield, Sherborne School's Deputy Head Pastoral. I hope that you're looking forward to a restful and well-deserved exec weekend, but before that I'd like to talk to you about the first 3 weeks and pastoral care in particular. As you'll appreciate, the transition to a new school, and in our case a very busy boarding school, is an exciting but also an exhausting experience for the boys. And for you too, particularly under the present circumstances. They've met a huge number of people, they've met new staff, they've made new friends, as well as learning a great deal and trying many new things. Now this will naturally mean that they're very tired coming home this weekend, and I hope they will, after a good night's sleep, be able to share and relive some of those new experiences with you. I will say, however, and having lived alongside teenage boys for many years as a housemaster, I'm well aware that we must perhaps moderate our expectations of engaging and meaningful conversation until at least after they've been fed. So I want to talk about pastoral care and what that actually means. Over the last 3 weeks, we've worked with the boys, new and old, about the meaning, nature and importance of pastoral care at Sherborne. But what does it mean? The term itself is not particularly one that the boys ought or necessarily are familiar with. So for the boys, I like to define pastoral care in its simplest form as the care and support that we show for each other in our daily lives at Sherborne. This is essential in any community, but particularly a boarding community, and one which is as close as that of Sherborne. It always strikes me how proud the boys are to be Sherbornians and of the school and their houses. But the one thing that I want them to feel most passionately and proud of is the care that they show for every single member of our community. Kindness has to be at the heart of this and should be what a Sherbornian has at their core. Now, on a more structured level, and when we discuss pastoral care with the boys, and we've shown them, perhaps embarrassingly or maybe scarily, the picture on this next slide. So this is our pastoral team, and they oversee the care and support for the boys and respond to issues and concerns that the boys or you may have. But on a practical level and on a day-to-day basis, we also have a web of support for the boys that's illustrated in this flowchart. Now it's quite complex. I'm not expecting everybody to remember or to learn that, but this support is signposted, is displayed and is discussed, most importantly, in houses and in school life. Beyond the immediate house staff, the boys have all met virtually, as in an online video conference, with Marie Hutchings, the health centre manager, with Paul Wiggle, the school counsellor, with Jen Kershaw, our independent listener, Reverend David Campbell, and myself as the safeguarding lead. So they know that there are lots of people they can turn to in and away from their houses. Our aim, of course, is for everyone in the school to be supported, to be happy and healthy, both physically and mentally, in order to get the most of the opportunities and be the best person that they can be. They have to be happy for that to happen. And with everyone looking out for each other, communicating concerns, showing kindness to those around them, appropriate support can be given to all. Now, we touched on this earlier, teenage boys are not always the best communicators, particularly if it involves personal issues. Therefore, although our staff are well used to picking up snippets and acting on intuition with their pastoral antenna, if you pick up any concerns over the weekend, then please communicate it back to the house staff. You are part of our support and pastoral care system, so please do feed anything back. Having said that, don't be surprised if a number of them have that Sunday back to school feeling that many of you may remember from your school days. It's naturally to be expected. So have a great weekend, and well, I advise that if the fridge isn't well stocked, you might want to go home via the supermarket. We look forward to welcoming the boys back on Sunday evening, but in the meantime, we hope you enjoy the photo montage on the attached link of the activities that the boys have been part of over the last 3 weeks. Take care and have a good weekend.